a fabulous sister. Listen, I need to calm down. I've been so excited ever since last Monday. But let me give y'all a few things about Pat Boy Beauty and Bling and why we do what we do. So I'm Pat Boy Beauty and Bling, and our mission is to inspire, empower, and develop entrepreneurs, give them hope, and have them visualize what they want and dream big, and then act on it. So that is what we are all about, honestly. But listen, we have to showcase greatness, and today greatness has arrived. So happy. And listen, and she's my sister. Lisa, I know we have not formally met, but we are so connected. Listen, we're blood relatives. Our DNA is so special. We are like, when I read your story, I'm like, she reminds me of me.
Exactly.
Oh my God. But listen, you have done so many great things. And look, y'all, to the audience, I have to read your bio because it's fabulous. So let me start out with reading her bio. And then, listen, guys, I want you guys to tune in and listen to her great story. It is amazing. So here we go. Lisa Hollingsworth Brown. Listen, master stylist, owner, and visionary. That's huge. Lisa is an accomplished cosmetologist, colorist, barber, and instructor, working in top salons spanning Seattle, Chicago, New York, and Alabama for over 30 years. Listen, y'all, when I call these big companies out, you guys will be inspired. She is a TIGI Artistic Ambassador, big. Matrix Color Master, big. And highly sought after platform artist, influencing global haircutting designs and trends. As an entrepreneur, she owns Salon Lisa Brown Beauty Salon, a full-service hair salon specializing in signature haircuts and custom color. Lisa, you're a girl after my own heart. I say back in my day, I was known for them shortcuts. Are you that shortcut specialist, lady?
I can do shortcuts. First of all, thank you so much for having me. I'm so humbled and honored that you guys wanted to interview me and tell my story. I definitely can do short hair. I am a licensed barber as well. And for 5 years, I did men's grooming only. So I worked in a men's grooming lounge in Seattle, Washington. And so I got a chance to just focus on the male client.
Oh my God. So wait a minute. That's only a little bit of her. Hold on. In the salon setting, she places a high value on listening to her clients' needs and is known for her cutting edge coloring techniques. I need you hearing Gary. Modern haircuts, fabulous blowouts, creating soft, sexy, smooth. I can't wait till we get to soft, sexy, smooth. Soft, sexy, smooth finishes. Lisa also owns Brown's Beauty Barber School. Do y'all hear this? It's amazing. Offering cosmetology, barbering, makeup, and instructor training curriculums. Big. Changing lives. Listen, I gotta calm down, but I can't. As an established educator for and such as Aveda. Look, I don't know if the new stylists know about Aveda, but back in my day, huge.
It's
fabulous product.
Out here. It's still a big deal out here.
Yes, we need to bring it back. Bring it back here. Lisa, I need you, Lisa. Can I fire you. Hold on. And listen, Joyco. Y'all remember Joyco? Oh my God. These fabulous big name products that are that's been around for years that just overtakes the beauty industry. So look, wait a minute. It's even more. Lisa decided to launch her own proprietary beauty barber makeup educational brand in 2011. She's so young and she's got so much. And y'all listen, I'm only telling y'all a little bit. And honestly, I said to myself, there is no way we can only have her here for 24 minutes. We really need her here for 24 hours. But we're going to start, Lisa, I'm going to turn it over to you because there's even more. But today's segment, we only have a few minutes. So I gotta let her talk. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you the fabulous Lisa Hollingsworth Brown.
Yay! Thank you guys for having me.
We're so excited, Lisa.
I love my Gary, Indiana homegrown people. That's where I'm from. Gary Career Center. Shout out.
Yes. Who was your instructor then? Who was the instructor?
Well, we had Miss Linda and I had Miss Protho.
Oh, you had Miss Protho?
I did. What's that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she was fabulous. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, she's been around a little while, but she's still young and vibrant and fabulous. But tell me, Lisa, how did you start this whole journey? What made you go to the Career Center? What was it?
Well, and I'm getting some feedback, Pat. They're not able to see your live. Some people are saying that the live, they can see you, they can't see me.
They can't see you? Chelsea, we are having some technical difficulties we cannot have. Hold on. Hold on. I'm glad you're telling me that.
Lisa, my mom is going crazy.
Wait a minute.
Phone like, hey, I can't see you.
Is she my friend?
I don't know if she's your friend on Facebook.
Okay. Ask your family, your mom, if she. Okay. So we see you. Okay. Let me hold on, y'all. Listen, because we are gonna get through this, and it's gonna be fabulous. If we gotta come 5 weeks. Okay, Chelsea, come back. Chelsea, pull her up on my page, please.
Okay.
Okay, so Chelsea just pulled you up. Now we see you, but is Stacy on?
I don't know if Stacy is on. My sister Stephanie was trying to get on your Facebook Live. She said Stephanie just said she found it. Okay. I guess that means she can see. I'm not sure.
Ask your mom to go to my page.
Okay.
Okay, Chelsea, hold this. And just in case she's not my friend, let's accept her as a friend.
Okay. I put that on my Facebook.
Okay. Were you able to share? Can you share? Her mom is Kathy
Marlar.
Marlar. And see if Lisa, did you share the page? You shared?
It's mom internet. Oh, okay. She said it's my sister says she can see it. Okay. My mom's internet will not allow her to see it.
Her internet.
Oh. It may be her internet.
Okay. Okay. And let's try to see if she could go to YouTube.
Okay.
She can watch it afterwards. Hi, Kathy. How you doing? I can't wait to meet you. Hey, my doctor. I haven't been to see you in a minute, but I will be back. Is
Stephanie, can you see Stephanie on?
Can you see Stephanie on? Stephanie, say hi on my page if you can. I think we can see it. Listen, y'all, this is a little different day, so y'all got to bear with us. You guys got to bear with us because, look, we have got to get this technology in order so you guys could hear this fabulous story. Can Stephanie? Yes. Stephanie, hey, Stephanie. So, Lisa.
Okay.
You ready? Is
I'm ready.
everybody good? Everybody good?
Yeah, my phone's not blowing up no more.
Blow up, Lisa. Blow up. I want you to blow up. Listen. So, what made you go to beauty college? What inspired you? What was it in you?
I think just like so many of my students here, you're when I went in high school, you're just trying not to go to high school all day. So that's really it. That's where the cute boys were. So it was just that.
She's being honest.
It was not a true passion for beauty at that time. At that time, I didn't even know if I could make a career out of it. It was just really to get out of high school. And then Miss Linda and Miss Proto saw some things in me that made me feel like maybe I could do more with it. And I just kept pushing from that point on.
Wow, Lisa.
Yep.
So you started out just for something to do.
Just for something to do, like so
Just
many
for
people. Hmm.
and just for something to do, get out of school, high school, okay.
Boys, cute boys. Yes.
Listen, y'all, I believe we are sisters because we are the same drama. I love it. Listen, so once you finished school,
Mhm.
did you graduate from the cosmetology program at
I
that time?
I finished, graduated from the cosmetology program. I had gotten all my hours, and then I graduated high school, and then I moved to Seattle because the guy that I was dating at the time, he was in the military in Seattle, Washington. So I went to Seattle just on a trip, a high school graduation trip, really, and I was supposed to be coming back home and going to Clark Atlanta. I was registered for college at Clark Atlanta for journalism.
Okay.
And so I got out there and I got inspired by a haircut that I saw. And the haircut was phenomenal. It was on this white lady. It was very geometric. It had they had used the clipper on her as well. And I had never seen a haircut like that. And that wasn't a wig.
Okay.
And I just asked the lady, I was like, who did your hair? And she told me Gene Juarez did my hair. And he has a school and he
Wow.
has salons. And so that changed my whole life. Just meeting
Wow.
him, seeing that haircut, changed my whole life.
So I gotta go back because I gotta share with you guys about how beautiful Lisa is. And look, I just really met her, but look, I was at church yesterday. One of my church, Keela Ward, came up to me and said, Pat, I know your next guest speaker. She was like, I went to her open house. Her mom and dad gave her this fabulous open house, something about some luggage. You remember that?
And she's talking about when I was 18? That from high school? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I can't remember, but I know that my mom had bought me some nice stuff because I was supposed to be going to college. So she had bought me some stuff for college.
But
I'm mad about it because I never showed up for college.
but look at you now. Sometimes God knows how to, move us in the right direction to meet the right people, to experience the right things, to elevate us to the right place so that we can change lives. And that's what you're doing.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
it's,
I
yes.
love
So,
coming up for work every day because these guys here, they want something more. Because they could go to a way different school, but when you decide to choose Brown, you're choosing excellence. It's almost like hair boot camp. So we're very lots of rules at Brown.
I love it. Okay, but look. I tried to have you on one day. I gotta have you on 10 days because it's so much to you. So you text me last night. So you went to Seattle, you met, you saw the lady's hair, you loved it. You decided to go to another beauty college?
Yes. So I went to beauty school. Everything that God has done with me, it took more than one time. So I went to beauty school twice as well. I was the only Black student in an all white beauty school. At the Career Center, I was one of very many Black students, and I didn't even do a white person's hair there. So at that time, there wasn't a place like Brown Beauty Barber where you could learn to do both and become a technical expert. So I went back to beauty school, even though I already had 1,500 hours. I went back to beauty school and I got 1,600 hours in Seattle, Washington.
Okay, let's stop right there. Listen, guys, listen.
Yeah.
Who does that? Who does that? You know what? Look, most of them, students don't want to take the time that the first time. This young lady went twice. 1,500, 1,600 different schools, already knew what you knew. I mean, you were already licensed, but you decided to take it to another level for yourself. That's to make you better. You did it all about making your skill level and your service level better. And I love that. I love that.
And being able to do everybody's hair proficiently was really important to me. I wanted to be able to be just as proficient and confident with every texture of hair. So when I went to beauty school the second time, I was the only Black student in his first beauty school class. So he and we still have a relationship to this day because I betted on his beauty school. You know, he was like, how he's a Mexican American man that this Black girl from Gary, enrolled in his beauty school because I said, I want to learn how to cut like you.
Wow. So you went from not really wanting to be in the business to I want to become an expert. I want to be on that level.
That haircut, I know I can make a living doing hair. Like if I can do that, I can make a living doing hair. And he was the first guy when I met him, he wore a suit and tie to work. And professional.
Level.
I never met anybody who wore a suit and tie to work. And so I never met anybody who made six figures doing hair and who had healthcare benefits and who had a 401k and who had paid vacation. And so I wanted to be a part of his brand.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I had a really fantastic start to my career.
You had a fantastic start because that level of education really will propel you. That's why you're so great. That's not really why you're so great. We know why you're really great. You know, the God in you. Oh, let's give him his glory. Okay. We know why you. That's why you're great. But God connected you with the right person because he knew where you were going.
And he mentored me and he didn't abuse me and he didn't take advantage of me. And I worked for his brand. I was a part of the January brand for 10 years. Wow. And it was just a fantastic experience. Like we had state-of-the-art state-of-the-art salons and things that I had never seen coming from Gary. I just had never seen it. And
I love it.
I was in Seattle. I lived in Seattle for 10 years. And I went to school. And then he had Advanced Academy. I went to Advanced Academy for 650 more hours just for cutting. And then I worked for him for 7 years. Then I relocated back home.
Are you serious?
It was really great.
So what made you come back to Gary from that experience?
So a man.
Okay.
So, men get you off track. A man
will take you off your.
So I went to Seattle. I had gotten married to the guy that I went there to be with. I had this great career. We got married. I had my 2 daughters, but the marriage did not last. And when I ended up being a single mother with my 2 daughters, I did not want to do that by myself out in Seattle with his family. So I shut down my career. I spoke to my mentor and told him emotionally I needed to be home with my family to rebuild my life.
Wow. And look at, and that's amazing because look, you came back, you got the support you needed
I needed it.
so that you could get up
Mhm.
and run. And from that, how long were you back in Gary and then you transitioned to Alabama, or where did you go from there?
So when I came back to Indiana, Gene, my mentor in Seattle, he was friends with Mario Tricosi, the brand out of Chicago. So he
Okay.
picked up the phone while I was in his office and he called Mario and said, "Hey, I have a stylist here who's fantastic. Please make room for her, check her out, interview her, and see what you think." And so I ended up working for Mario Tricosi downtown Chicago and living with my mom. My mom lives in Miller, Indiana. And so that was I thought that was my story. And once I got divorced and everything, during that time, I met my now husband of now 25 years. I met yeah, I met him while I was in Gary.
Yes.
He had relocated there for work to Chicago, and we
Okay.
had a Christ Baptist Church there in Gary.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Now that is amazing, and I don't want to go too far out because it's so much to your story. I want us
not
to
so
keep on
much.
this same road, but I did see once we set this whole thing up. I'm like, look at this family. I love it. You know, I stalked you over the week. I looked at all those pictures. Listen, from your mom, your husband, your kids. It's just beautiful family business working together. I love it. I love it. But
Love
let's,
business.
yes, and it's so important because family got your back. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
Family got your back no matter what. They will be listen, the bloods, it's the blood relatives that have your back. But let's
Well,
go
that's
back.
why I wanted to come home and reset, because I needed to
Yes.
come up with a new life plan. And
Okay.
met my husband, and the rest is, not even ancient history, it's still history in the making. We ended up moving to New York, and I worked in New York, and then his because of his job. And so that was a lot of validation, because a lot of people from Gary and small markets, even like Bessemer, they feel like, New York and Los Angeles, those places are big
Yes.
markets. And so to be able to go and have my talent recognized there was really, a confidence booster. And then my husband's job relocated us to Alabama in 2003. And so
Wow.
we've been here for 18 years now.
Wow. Okay, so listen, guys. My producer is telling me we have 3 minutes, but I gotta ask you this. You were in New York. I saw you working with, were you working with Fashion Week or?
Yeah, I got to do New York Fashion Week. I got to do the men's show for New York Fashion Week, which was the show I wanted to do because I had already started my school and I had not made a name for myself as a barber, even though I had been barbering. So when I got an opportunity to do the New York Fashion Week Men's Week, that's the one I went for.
Oh my God. Listen, who does all of these things in this little amount of time? Let me tell you who does that. Someone that is focused, who is passionate, who is purpose minded. Look, y'all ain't heard nothing yet. Who has the drive, the ambition, that is dedicated to the cause.
Yeah.
Now, listen, Lisa. Oh my God. I wish I could talk to you for another hour. But look, from New York to Alabama
Yes.
changed your whole life in the beauty work field, right?
Right, because when I came to Alabama, that's when I I became a part of the Aveda brand, and I helped to open up the Aveda Institute here. I got my instructor's license. So the first time I was ever recruited, I was recruited from the Aveda brand. So there is your gift does make room for you. So they came and got me from a salon from behind the chair, offered me a really awesome opportunity, which I took, and I became an instructor with them, worked for their brand for about 5 years. And then I decided to go out on my own and open up Salon Lisa Brown. And then the year later, I opened up Brown Beauty Barber School. So we've
Okay,
now been
okay.
rolling 10, 11 years.
So we've been rolling for. Listen, we've been rolling for
For
11 years.
11 years, yes.
Now, listen, guys, listen. You know, when the music comes on, that means my time is up. But listen, Lisa, part two.
Part
Listen, y'all,
two.
we have. She came from Gary to Seattle to Chicago to New York, and now she's in Alabama. And guess what? We got some news, the good news that we want to share about Lisa Hollingsworth Brown. And listen, she'll be back on next week, right, Lisa?
I'll be back.
She'll be back on next
I love
week.
to come back.
Yes, I want you to come back because look, I want these stylists to they already hear your heart and they've heard how no matter what, you just didn't stay in a place. You moved and you found the thing that you loved and you went after it and then God favored you and blessed you and y'all ain't heard nothing yet. Look, follow us on Pat Boy Beauty and Bling. Listen, we are so happy to have Lisa here today. She has more to share with you guys. Look, as an entrepreneur, as a hairstylist, as a salon owner, business, whomever you are, you can be inspired by Lisa's story. She's got more to talk about. Lisa, before we leave, until we meet again, how can they follow you? How can they contact you? Give us something about how we can get in touch with you.
Well, you can follow me on Facebook at Lisa. It's Lisa Hollingsworth Brown on Facebook. You can, of course, follow me on Instagram, Lisa Hollingsworth Brown Beauty Boss on Instagram. And of course, you can always email me, salonlisabrown@gmail.com. And we're on every social media platform. So the salons on the platform, the schools on the platform, we're on YouTube. We are not lost, people. You can reach us if you want us. And of course, you can always just call me.
And listen, for all you Alabama citizens, you all those ones that's in the area. Look, if you're looking for an excellent school, I would go Brown. I would go Brown. Look, I say go Brown. I say go Brown.
You can relocate. We have some relocation students here.
Listen,
So, yes, you can relocate.
listen, Lisa, you inspired me. You said you went to school twice. Look, it's not too late.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. So listen, guys, we're gonna leave today, and we're gonna just let you know that we'll be back next week, and we're excited about what we're gonna be listening, hearing it from Lisa Hollingsworth Brown.
All
Lisa,
right.
thank you for being on, and we will see you next week. Bye
See
bye.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Lisa, don't leave. Don't leave. We got to take another picture.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to close out. You know, I need a producer. She's here with me. She's here.